Thanks for joining me as I travel the world, going from fine dining through to street food and local specialties, all in an effort to find the world's best seafood. Now this is a backdrop for an amazing restaurant. I'm in Ísafjord, the biggest town in the West Fjords of Iceland, which is kind of northwest. It's gorgeous here depending on the weather. Really small town though, but this tiny little shack is a really famous restaurant. It took months to get a table here. It's 9 p.m. at night to get our big group in. And apparently this is something called a pan buffet, where it's run by fishermen. They have all kinds of fantastic fish, but they cook your orders to order, take it straight from the pan to your plate, but it's an all-you-can-eat kind of deal. So I'm really pumped to try this out. Icelandic fish is something else. Anticipation. So I brought my bird migration photography tour to this restaurant earlier in 2018. As well as going around and seeing all the great photographic sites, I always like to bring people along to try really special local food. And this place was so great. You just wouldn't even know it was there, but man, we were in for a big treat. Looking around the room, there were just lots of locals. There were some other European tourists there, but it was just a quaint little log cabin, nicely heated, traditionally decorated, nothing fancy or pretentious about it, but just really cozy. First up, the whole table had their famous fish soup. Fish soup is kind of a classic in Iceland. You'll have it quite a bit when you go there, but rarely with such big chunks of high quality fish like this. This was a really good indication that we were in for a gourmet meal. Country style, relaxed food, but with out of this world flavors. When the pans finally hit the table, man, we were in for a treat. All different types of fish that the fishermen themselves had caught, prepared specially to the type of fish with pairings that I had never seen before, like this one with grapes and mushrooms and herbs. Every single dish was an absolute treat. I loaded up my plate, we opened up a bottle of wine, and it was just amazing. Of all the fine dining I've been to, this would have to be as satisfying a fish meal as I've ever had. So good in fact that I went back for seconds and even thirds. There must have been a dozen different dishes with different fish and different sauces and stuff available for us to help ourselves to as much as we'd like. And that is one of everything. This is the cheek just of the cook, just the cheek. Ooh-wee. So not a stuffy fine dining meal, but absolutely a gourmet experience and something that you feel you've experienced something local. All of my guests really enjoyed it. If you'd like to join me on one of my photo tours, you can check out mattgranger.com/workshops. Otherwise, make sure to please like and subscribe so you can join me on my future searches for the world's best seafood.